starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's up? It's Friday Night Live. And man, we got a good one today. I'm excited. I am super stoked. I don't know if I've ever been more excited about a stream. But first, who do we all have on? We got Kyle on, Rusty on, Eric on, Sal's on. Everyone, welcome to the show. Who else? Say what's up in the chat. Let us know that you are on. I'm your host, Laszlo, Chase Joe, Loki, whatever you want to call me. Aaron Krause saying, sup, Joe, and Ed. Hey, you ruined the surprise. Oh, yeah, wait, I already ruined that surprise, didn't I? So, welcome, everyone. If you haven't already, please make sure like the stream, share it wherever you can. Share it to your Facebook group, share it to the Geek and Game community, share it to a Funko groups, comic groups, gaming groups, to your page, wherever you can. Let's keep this growing, because remember, we have a giveaway if we hit 30 live. And of course, I'm here with my co-host, as always, Soul Ray.
What is up, guys? The beautiful Soul Ray. And unfortunately, we don't have Mike in today. But I think we got a close second right here.
Yep, I don't know if he can hold up to Mike's shoes.
I cannot hold up to Mike. No,
we
Mike's
do.
Here, Ed's here.
We have a special guest. We have Ake Nation in the house, Edward.
Awesome. I'm excited. I mean, Eek Nation, welcome everybody to tonight's live stream. You guys are amazing. I love it. What's going on, Danny? Love it, man.
Danny Hayes. Sal's on. Awesome
Sal's
Sheets.
on. What's up, Sal? Danny?
Yes,
Danny's
Ake
on.
Nation's
Aaron.
in the house, man. We are glad to have you. I'm
Glad to
super
be here.
stoked. I was telling him earlier, it's great timing to have him, because today's the official day that we give away the Todd McFarlane.
The Todd McFarlane.
The Todd McFarlane autograph.
Nice.
Woo! Can you believe Mike dropped this off to me and trusted me with it?
That's beautiful, man.
Yes, he came by my office today and That's a lot of trust.
That's
right
a
there.
lot of trust.
That's a lot of
That's
trust.
a lot of trust.
Version cover. That's awesome, man.
You might, whoever gets this tonight, it might have a few tears on it from when I ship it. It smells so good.
They always do. They always do. That first time you open them, you're just like,
So it's just gonna be a great night. So we also, Alex, we got the Dexter. If we hit 30, right?
30. We have the Funko Pop from Cartoon Network, number 1067 right here. 1067, the one and only Dexter Laboratory. Signed by his voice actress right here. So of course, guys, we make it to 30. That's an easy Dexter pickup, guys. Come on.
Yeah, that's it. Share it.
And Nice has a little sketch on the side of the glasses, and I think they wrote Dexter, I think, on it as well. So
They
it's
wrote Dexter
inscribed.
on the front right there, and then on the side right there, they also did a little drawing for Dexter's glasses. Which, as a kid, that was like the only drawing that I could ever like recreate.
The glasses.
Yeah, just like the glasses and like the little 3 curls on his head right there. That's it.
Well, maybe you can give us some pointers while you're here.
I can't. I just did Garfield, right? I always did the big eye,
The
and
big eye.
the big eyes and the little nose. It was half closed.
Sal's asking Joe, did you check my Holy Grail piece I posted? No, I did not see that. Sal, what is the Holy Grail piece? Guys, keep the shares going, keep the likes going. So, Eek, tell us what, I guess you've been mainly traveling lately, I guess. It is con season, right?
It is con season. It's tough. You've got 1-day events, 2-day events, 3-day events. For all of those that can't make it out to the Comic Cons, you can always just stop out and see us at the shop. But, it's just the grind right now. But we love doing the shows. I mean, we were locked down, chained up. We're like, we're busting out like the Hulk or Superman now, man. We're like,
There it is, that freedom.
that's it. And everybody's been amazing. They're just like, oh my gosh, we're so happy to be back, at
awesome.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I feel like Comic Con was probably one of those things you're like, oh, we get an actual break when the pandemic happened. It was like, well, you weren't maybe totally upset about like, oh, we don't have to do it this year. And then it went so long that now they're back. They're like, oh, thank God I can go. Type
Yeah.
of
Well, you've seen the community just blow up and be super inviting, right? Now you have
course.
everybody going, which, being a guy that was going to Comic Cons in the 80s, there was nobody there. I mean, just a few guys.
Oh yeah.
A few
It's
guys.
like night and day.
Yeah, I mean, it's now you got families, the kids are dressed up, all the moms, dads, everybody. It's amazing. I love it.
We when we went to not this last year, but or the last time, but the time before, my whole family we dressed up. I was Joker. My better half, she was Harley Quinn. My son was still a baby at the time. He was Batman, and just a Batman onesie with a cape on it.
Yeah, nice.
And my daughter was Batgirl. So they were the good guys, and mom and dad were the bad guys.
There it is.
So it was role reversal. Right?
I don't know if it was role reversal. So where's some of the places you've been lately?
Well, we were in San Antonio a couple of weeks ago for Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, nice.
There's a shop up there. Got to give a little shout out if that's okay. Heroes and Fantasies.
Sure, absolutely.
All my peeps and family, Eek Nation family that's out there in San Antonio. I miss you guys. Keep the barbacoa ready from.
Oh, I love barbacoa.
Yeah, when we come back up there,
I'm going with you.
I love it. Everybody's like, "Hey, here's some tacos," or "Here's the best place to get tacos." I mean, it's amazing. They're so awesome going up
That's
there.
awesome.
And then before that, I think we were up in Kansas. We're getting ready to go back to Kansas, Smallville Comic-Con in Hutchinson. So fantastic. But it's picking up pretty heavy on the Comic-Con season. The trick is to not get double booked or overbooked. Plus, there's that little thing that I'm working on that's this comic book. Kind of a big deal right now. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Show of hands out there in the crowd. Have you guys heard about this new book that I'm working on? It's amazing. It's taking the internet by storm, I hear.
Yeah, man.
I think
What's it called? It
think
sounds
it's called
fantastic.
From Your Grave.
The deep voiceover,
Kevin said he can't do the cons. There's just too big of crowds. I get that. I don't necessarily like crowds, but I still love the cons. I get that. Sal, James M. Randolph says, hey, everyone. Welcome to the stream, James. I saw someone I think Danny Hayes said, I have to help my buddy move something, so I'll be back. We'll miss you, Danny. Don't be gone long. It'll hurt.
Come to Kentucky, come to Tennessee.
Everyone's making requests for you to come.
Yeah. Reach out to them and let them know. That's what I tell everybody. Like, if you've got a local Comic-Con, reach out to the organizer and say, hey, we want this guy here.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's what happens. That's what they do, But you guys are amazing. Let's see. I've been in Kentucky in a couple of years.
Okay.
I think we may be doing BotCon maybe in Tennessee. So that's like a Transformers Comic-Con. So a lot of the voice actors.
All right, there you go. So
Stuff like
Aaron Atherton said Tennessee. So Aaron, he might be coming your way, Aaron.
Yeah, stay tuned. We're looking at that right now. So
Just out of curiosity, so I've always been just a huge Transformers fan, just personally myself and everything. Got a couple of questions about it, and this is really going to make or break our relationship. I just want you to know this, like right now, just from the jump. Question number one.
You're supposed to ease into the questions. He's coming.
it's like no pressure. I'm the new guy, man.
He's coming with the hard hitting. You see, that's the great thing
Yeah,
about
you guys that had
DCA.
the over and under on how long Ed was going to last.
Right.
Let's show of hands, right?
That's the great thing about Geeking Game. We ask the hard hitting
The
questions.
hard hitting questions, man. This is what everyone needs to know. This is
Yeah.
what everyone needs to know. Autobots or Decepticons?
Oh, I'm Autobots all the way.
All right, Joe, we can end the stream here.
However,
We're done.
however, I absolutely love Megatron, Starscream. I'm
Okay.
a Devastator. I'm
Okay.
totally in on them. I don't think you can have a solid Autobot without a solid Decepticon. And
Okay.
I mean,
I can respect
The
that.
yin and yang.
I can
yeah,
respect that.
I mean,
respect that.
you know, you love the fact that Megatron just came in and shot everybody, you know, but even his own people, he's just like, you know, get out of my way.
You get a shot. You get a shot. Who wants one?
Tell us in the chat, which one are you? Tell us in the chat, what side are you on?
Yeah, what do we got?
I got to ask you, so there's so many genres out there, right? There's DC, there's Marvel, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's Transformers.
Dark Horse.
Yeah, there's so many
Vertigo.
different,
Well, you got
Vertigo still a thing?
you know,
Vertigo.
Yeah, Vertigo. Yeah.
you got so much out there.
They do.
What is your, if you
That's
could
bad.
only pick one, this is a hard one. You can only pick one. What's your top favorite?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I told you, in Geeky Game, we ask the hard-hitting questions.
Well, for fear of upsetting the very, very, very large turtle fan base that I have, I'm going to grease the wheels of my brother's four and say the turtles. No, I'm a big the family that follows me knows that I'm a huge Batman fan. Me and this guy
Batman.
right here.
There we go.
See, Batman was put in the right spot.
Yeah, we go way back, you know. So DC's got a huge spot in my heart, primarily because Batman and then Superman.
Okay.
You know, so I'm a big DC guy.
I can't fault you for that. Batman's my number 2.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
can't-
So at least
I
I'm up
can't-
there. At least I'm
Yeah.
up there. But
Batman's my number 2.
I grew up. I was one of those guys that talked trash about the Turtles when they came out in '84.
And now doing work for him.
And then they made like one movie with Go Ninja, Go Ninja.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Oh man, and they won me over with that book, right? I mean, it's like, you know, we laugh, me and my buddies. You know, back in the '80s, you were getting one of everything thrown into your sub box.
Yeah.
because that was the heyday of comics, right?
Can I pick GoBots?
GoBot. Oh, I love
GoBots.
GoBot. No, wait, the Orbots. You remember the Mighty Orbots? Anybody out there?
Oh, no.
They
that
made
missed
one
me.
season. That
That
totally
missed me.
gotta catch it out. So.
You guys, let me know in the chat. Do you guys have a hard-hitting Geek and Game question for Eek Nation?
Yeah.
What's the hard question?
Here we go. So
We want to know the true.
I got Austin out there talking about Gundam. I loved Gundam growing up. I don't know how Austin is, but that kind of
yeah?
starts showing your age when you start talking about well, they were the cartoons of the
Are you
80s.
talking about? Are you talking about like the old school?
The original Gundam.
Yeah.
Like G-Force as well. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, and buddy, G-Force.
Were you a Pat Labor fan or Macross?
I was Macross more.
Yeah, Macross more?
Yeah,
Okay.
way more.
Okay. I like that right there.
Austin
Yeah.
Sheet says I was more into Gundam than Transformers growing up. I was
Robotech?
Transformers.
I remember Robotech. I also was Transformers.
I was Transformers all the way.
I was my favorite.
I
Was,
love Gundam because it was a little more serious. It felt a little more serious, but the Transformers were just like fun, right?
I think the problem is my whole life I've never been serious, so it just kind of naturally went Transformers.
Well, when they did the Transformers movie in '86, and you saw how awesome the Transformers really could be, just blowing everything up. I mean, as a kid, that's all you really wanted to see, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, come on, man.
Absolutely.
Like that. Like not to have a pun, but it galvanized the Transformers.
Kyle asks, "What is your favorite character to draw?" I can answer this for him. It is From Your Grave, Laszlo.
Absolutely. I am,
No, really. What are your favorite?
He's quickly becoming one of my favorites.
There we go. There we go.
I'm having a lot of fun really digging into the inking of that book, by the way, if I could segue out of the, like segue into that a little bit. I think that there's a challenge on inking regular books versus zombie books, because you're really playing into the dark, gritty aspect somewhat. So there's this challenge of trying to get that aesthetic over in the inking to help pull the reader into the realm of the comic.
Okay.
And so I'm having a lot of fun with that, of just like throwing gritty all over the page, which really is my style anyway. If you look at most of my artwork, I'll just look at my drawings, right?
Yeah.
Super dark, super gritty.
I've seen the turtles. I also took a look. I also went ahead and took the liberty to take a look at Transformers versus Terminator.
Oh yeah,
Those are some of the most amazing covers I've seen, man. I love the whole Terminator skull in between.
Yeah, they did a great job. That one was probably one of the hardest covers that I've ever comics that I've ever worked on, because you were dealing with two intellectual properties. Not to pull a little behind the screen, they had so many do's and don'ts on which Terminators you could draw,
Really?
how they could look. Like from the weapons, the way, and then you had Hasbro's side telling you, no, we want Optimus Prime's, to look this way, or he's got to look this way, or it has to be this version. So, I was doing the helmet one way, and
That has to be. I mean, I love to doodle. I'm not good, right? But I imagine someone like yourself, that has to be a little stifling, isn't it? Because you're an artist. Like you're envisioning something. Is that hard on you to, like, when you have to go, okay, they want this, and you can't just come out with what you want?
Yeah, to a little bit. I mean, the trick about it is finding the medium that is still you. And there are definitely some instances where you can't do that. And so I've worked on covers. I've worked on books that were rejected, and they went with another artist. And all the work that I did looked exactly like the art produced by the other artist, because they're telling you this is what we want. And so basically you've got four guys drawing the exact same thing, and it looks the exact same way. I mean, the eyeballs, the nose, you couldn't tell who drew it. They're that way. Some of them are that tough. And that's that's an interesting aspect of comic books, when they're saying, hey, we want, I don't want to, use any IPs or whatever, but let's say, hey, we want Mickey Mouse to look like Mickey Mouse, So
Which Mickey?
Yeah, well, okay, true. So, so you have that, but for the most part, the Transformers, you can do what you're looking to do. You just have to make sure that it stays on what they're calling form, which is, this is how his armor actually looks. And you've got it altered here, or this is the armor from the 80s and we want the armor from the 90s. Or you've mixed the two and you have the armor from the 80s and the 90s, and you can't do that.
Got it.
So there's some of that, but then there's angles. Hey, we want this angle changed, things like that. It's just a challenge.
I think that's my hope on taking it back to from your grave, though, is one of the things I wanted to do. Like I came up with this idea, but it's really going to come down to our writer and you to really pull it off. Because one of the things it's like, I don't want to stifle everybody. Like, you have a talent that and a vision, and so did the writer. And I'm like, okay, this is the synopsis. This is what I'm the main part of the story. Now, run with it, right? Type of thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel if someone gets to put their self into it, if you can put yourself into From Your Grave, and it's just as much your baby as my baby and the writer's baby, I think the love will come out even that much more into the artwork, into the story, into the whole thing, because I think you give a piece of you. So that's why I was like, everything you send over to me, I'm like, I love it. First off, like, it's like I didn't have to say anything. He just sends me something. I'm like, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
You could see, like, because you just got to be you.
Yeah. I mean, totally. I get to look at the challenges and say, hey, I get to dive into this creative challenge, and it's a lot of fun. But to be fair, the writing is absolutely amazing. When I read the actual story script, if you will, I was mind blown. I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. It's like going to make things easy.
The writing made me so. I will tell you, that's one of the hard parts. I wish, like, I can give sneak peeks of your drawings, right? Like you send me over sketches and I can post it. That's real easy. There's no real good way to give a sneak peek of the writing.
No,
right?
not at this point. Not at this point. Maybe if we release a page,
or so.
something.
But I mean, when I read the script too the first time with our writer came out, I was just like, I was in love. Like, it was like he's good.
Crushed it. Amal has done an amazing
good.
job. So I see, if you guys don't mind, I see him asking about Butch Guice. My answer on that's no, but I gotta love you. I gotta say, I love Butch's work. His work is amazing. So that guy's a comic book fan right there. If he's talking about Butch Guice,
Absolutely. We got a lot of comic book
however
fans.
you want to pronounce it. I'm from the South. We,
So let's see who else we had. CJ said, Geek and Game question: who would win, Transformers, Autobots, or Gundam? I'm going Transformers just because of my love.
I do understand the love for Transformers. I kind of gotta ask a second follow-up question to that. Which version of Gundam?
Oh,
They
yeah,
get,
for sure.
They get kind of crazy. Especially the later when you get to like Gundam Zero and the G Gundam, shining fingers and all that. That's kind of hard to really judge right there.
Aaron Atherton asks, I'm curious to see my zombie in the comics. So if you guys don't know, all the mods in each book that comes out, one mod will be drawn into as a zombie somewhere,
no spoilers from this guy.
Somewhere into that comic. And so each book that comes out will have a new mod in it. So I got to ask you, because no spoilers, but have you picked out which mod it is yet?
For the first book.
book.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can't. I mean, that's not unfair. I mean, it's so unfair. But I can't.
Yeah.
I can't give out the spoiler. But
you know which one it is.
I do know which one it is. Absolutely.
I don't even know who it is.
I had to go back and look at them all and really kind of go, ooh, I think this one right here really fits what's going on. So if that makes you feel any better with who you are. You out there,
I will tell you guys, I gave them a list of the mods, and I kind of gave them just a little bit of background on maybe like this person likes this stuff or this stuff type of stuff. But after that, I didn't say which mod or anything. I don't even know which mod it is.
Eric's saying, is that mod on right now?
Right?
No spoilers.
No spoilers, man.
I couldn't tell you if they are or not.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I could not tell you if they are, but I don't know if I want you to even tell me. I kind of I think it's gonna be fun, almost like the Where's Waldo.
I think it's the coolest Easter egg ever.
Yes.
Right? Like you're going, wait a minute. So there's quite a few of you out there, by the way.
Yes.
Like the list that I got was quite extensive. So, it's just like, ooh, is it me? And then you're going to go through, and when you see that it's you, I think it should be a lot of fun, I think.
I'm super stoked about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Super stoked about that. So
let's see. Oh, I think I got to answer a little bit up above. Don't worry about scrolling. They said Gundam Wing. So
see, I don't know enough about Gundam.
So Gundam Wing.
I got to go Transformers.
Yeah, I got to go.
Wing.
Yeah.
Terminator's down at the bottom because technically you're fighting Skynet, and I just don't think that they can put out the weaponry to defeat the other two.
Yeah.
Right? I just don't think the Terminator level
they're not even in the game.
Right. It's just like, sorry.
Yeah.
Aaron Cross goes, if we see a short zombie Bob Ross, you know which one it is.
The secret's out. Oh no.
Emily, welcome in. And remember, Emily, please share the stream. We got to get to 30 tonight. We got to
Yeah,
get to
come
30.
on. We're within shouting distance.
We were like at 22 guys. Just
We
keep
were.
that sharing going. We almost got it, guys. Come on. I know you want. I know you want the Dexters, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We got
on
some
now.
cool stuff here.
Not just, but I tell you what, he brought a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
This guy,
Uh-oh.
teacher's pet.
Ooh, look at that.
Speaking of Transformers,
Yo.
now this says top fan on it too, by the way.
Oh,
So
it does. It does. Look at that with the Eek Nation and Geeking Game logo right here. I don't think anybody's getting this. I think I'm going home with this bad boy right here. I'm like, look at this, guys. I'm trying to show it with the glares not popping up on it, but guys,
CJ, I did not see it.
look
yeah,
at
give
that.
us your question again, CJ.
Look at that right there. You check that out, Joe?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
You're right. It might not be given away. It might be going right there.
Nice.
That is gorgeous right there.
I mean, think about it. Who's more of a top fan of Geeking Game than me? It basically says my name on there.
Basically. Hey, the cool thing about all the pages, too, the cool thing about all the original pages, they actually have Geek and Game imprinted on every page.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for those of you who did not know that, even you, Joe.
Oh,
Oh wow.
I did
So,
not know that.
so each page is its own collectible, iconic piece. They have
Very-
the imprint on it.
They said there's somebody in the comments. Let me see. It says Saul says that looks amazing. Is it signed?
It's not signed at this point, but it will be signed before we leave tonight.
It will be signed before we leave tonight, guys.
Oh yeah, There-
Boom. Giant Sharpie.
he's
right
showing
there.
off. He whipped out the.
I'm sure I can find something.
Eric says that's sweet. I've got 2 of your pieces like that on my wall. Thanks. Oh, the Miles and the Last Ronin. Oh, love the Last Ronin, man. Come on.
There we go.
And
Perfect.
Soul Ray, your name is No. Go sit in the corner. Hey, look. I'm just saying, if we don't make it to 30,
we're creeping up there. You guys are awesome. Aaron,
I might
thank
have
you.
to go home with this one. I'm just saying.
So we got the Sharpie ready for afterwards. He can sign that for wherever it goes. Danny Hayes says, I have a lot of Eek Nation work in my
Thank you,
game room
thank you.
office.
You guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
That's the I'm the adopted family member. Eek Nation is adopted into the Geek and Game family. So all of the Geek and Gamers that have been following Eek Nation, thank you guys so much for being a part of our live streams. Now I've been booked and on the road, and we just haven't been able to schedule in a live stream. But you guys are amazing for being a part of the Eek Nation world.
Tell everybody, where can they follow you? Because you have your own social media page and everything too.
Yeah, so Instagram would be Eek Nation Art. You could just type in Eek Nation and it brings up. Facebook is Eek Nation, and YouTube is, wait for it, Eek Nation.
Sal's asking, did you like drawing the AVP characters?
I love drawing Aliens versus Predator. One of my favorite pieces that I've worked on was and this was an exclusive piece that we did for the movie theaters when the last Predator movie came out. So was that 2018? I did a Batman versus Predator versus Alien piece, and had a lot of fun with it. But I mean, I don't draw Predator and Alien enough.
Yeah.
Right. And so we do need to see more of that work, Ed. What are you doing? Get to work.
Someone asked me too or Darth Vader, who would win.
Mewtwo versus Darth Vader.
That's a hard one.
Is it though?
You got an easy answer on that one?
Mewtwo, a Pokemon?
Dude, it's the super Pokemon. He's the
Super
strongest
with
Pokemon of all
psychic
Pokemon.
powers, right?
Yes.
Versus
He's sort of like
Darth Vader.
Is
He's
it
like
the Vader
Professor-
from the Force Unleashed video game?
Right.
Because that Vader he'll pull down a planet. So I mean,
exactly. Like
I don't know
is
much
this the
about
Vader that stopped the
Pokemon,
Star
but-
Destroyer in the air and just brought, like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, but Mewtwo. Think of Mewtwo is Professor X of the Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
He can control any Pokemon just with his mind.
I feel like that's more like Gene. I feel like Mewtwo's more the Jean Grey of Pokemon.
Still pretty. That's
Well, I can respect. So I will, out of respect, I'm going to respect that he's the strongest of them.
yes.
No, not
No?
the Pokemon.
Hey,
the strongest
I'm
Pokemon.
hoping for Darth Vader because I love Darth Vader.
Is Mewtwo evil?
No.
Then I gotta go with Vader. Only because I just think the bad guy's going to do whatever it takes. He'll maybe hurt some other Pokemon to distract Mewtwo, and then
Mewtwo is not evil, but he's actually not good. He's more of a anti-hero.
okay.
He's kind of like Ultron.
He does
where
not like
Ultron.
humans.
Just looked at the world and was like, "Oh man, I dubbed thee bad." That's pretty much what Mewtwo was like. He took like 2 seconds, looked at the world, was like, "Nah, this needs to stop."
Wow.
Aaron Athens says no. That was Starkiller who pulled down.
I know it was Starkiller.
Starkiller.
I know it was Starkiller, but Vader stomped a mud hole in Starkiller.
Exactly.
So I do know that is part of the game. You're trying to pull down the destroyer. But later in the game, he gets blown through like 40 walls out
Right?
onto. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
I mean Vader just.
You're talking about the person that trained Starkiller. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Like, it's like I get what you're saying, but come on now. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yes, absolutely. We got some people talking about Obi-Wan. I got to tell you, I did catch those first 2 episodes.
you caught the first 2?
I did. I'm not going to give. Are there really spoilers on those? Because, as the show goes on, it's like we're going to learn more. It's pretty generic at this point, I think.
Oh yeah.
I've only watched the first half of the first episode.
I haven't
That's
even
it.
seen a little bit of it. You know what I spent my time watching? Rescue Rangers.
Oh, nice. I
Dude,
want
it's
to watch
good.
that.
It's
The
hilarious.
movie is so
It's
good.
pretty good.
I love them.
I-
Oh my God, the
I'm
movie
not-
that just came out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Watched it with the kids. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, I did not think it was gonna go there, and
No.
it was great. It
It-
wound up being like a really good time. That at the end of it, I kind of want to see the Rescue Rangers come back.
Oh, that's awesome.
like-
I felt the same way. I never grew up a Sonic fan. Not that I have anything against Sonic. Played a ton of Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Why
yeah.
do you,
I was
why do
like-
you hate Sonic?
I don't. In fact, after watching these 2 new movies, I walked out going, "Okay, I'm a huge Sonic fan."
Oh yeah.
I was going, I'm in love. I
Yeah.
get it now. I have so many people going, "You got Sonic, you got Sonic, you got Sonic." Now I'm like, okay, I got to do a Shadow and a Knuckles, right? But
That would be dope.
I
Would
mean,
be dope. I'd love
I-
to see a Knuckles. Knuckles is my personal favorite.
oh
of the
yeah,
whole thing.
did you like what they did? I
loved
don't
it.
know him at all. I don't know anything about the game. Just so you
Yeah.
know.
No,
I
they
played
did
them
him.
all.
They
Did
did him.
they? Yeah.
They did him perfectly fine. 'cause,
I
like,
have
that's
won
the
at
thing.
this game of base of
Yeah,
ball.
he's a little simple. You know what I mean? Like he's not dumb, but he doesn't know. He tries his best
Yeah.
and everything. He's woke. I like him. He's
I
great.
love him. He's like reading the text, going dot dot dot
Yep.
dot dot.
There's
Loved it.
actually been a lot of stuff that came out lately that before I was complaining I had nothing to watch. But we got Stranger Things 4 that just released. And that I didn't even
Obi-Wan.
remember. Obi-Wan. I still haven't caught up on my movies, but I can now watch
Multiverse of Madness.
but the vampire one beforehand.
Oh,
Morbius.
I like
Why?
it.
Why?
Well, I'm going to see it no matter what.
Superhero
It's super-
comics. I
yes.
mean, it's.
But I don't have to go anywhere. I've already bought it.
That's nice.
So-
you bought it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you didn't
Because you
didn't
couldn't
like
rent it yet.
Or what was your take? I don't want to say did you not like it? Like
He said it's a
rating-
movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie?
It's a movie. I want to know what type of bat bit him because what bat gives these powers that he's pulling out.
Well,
out
I
of
didn't
nowhere?
take it. Maybe I need to rewatch it because I didn't take it that it was about him being bit. It was about him experimenting with their
with their DNA.
with their DNA because
What
because
was in their DNA that gave him? what
well,
he
I mean, I don't know what he was doing to splice their DNA.
True.
Because we know that Spider-Man's DNA was spliced, the Amazing Spider-Man. So Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, his was spliced DNA because in that version, right? The Doc Connor was You know, like he and the
He
dad
was trying to do experiments with
his dad.
yeah.
Like his dad was the one that created the formula. So if you can get that for Spider-Man, then okay, Morbius, Bat, I get it. I really thought it was a decent vampire movie. I think it missed on really tying into the Marvel / Spider-Man.
Well, it was made by
genre.
Sony, so it was gonna.
Yeah, but they could have brought and tied in those other characters a little bit, even if they wanted to do what they did in the post credits.
they could have, but
They
it's
could have
Sony.
done
They
it.
don't know how.
Why? Yeah. If they would have just put the post credits somewhere in the middle of the movie somehow.
Yes, it just kind of comes out of nowhere at the end. And
Yeah,
it's all
I
like,
mean,
why do y'all even know each other? Like,
Yeah,
did
it's
y'all
just-
exchange emails.
Like even if you would have put one of the post credit scenes, maybe flushed it out about 30 more seconds, and then the other post credit scene could have been a post credit scene to explain what they decided. I think that probably. I just felt like it wasn't. I'm a comic head, so I love seeing anything comic
yeah,
book superhero
absolutely.
movies. I thought it was a decent vampire movie. I love that it's comic book related. I just think they missed on tying it in. If anybody out there has an opinion, maybe, yeah, we got Aaron saying, I thought it was good. I mean, they can give, that's where I think it missed, right? Like you're going after that. What are they going to do? That's why I don't think you'll really see Morbius except as a character in someone else's movie going
Yeah.
forward.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's not
really
gonna
didn't
be
tie it in.
Morbius getting another standalone or anything.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like where Morbius probably suffered the most was in the editing department. I feel because if I remember correctly, they had to do reshoots, and it kind of shows. I kind of felt like it was two movies that were mashed together. Like it
I'll
was
go
like,
with that.
Like it kind of felt like it wanted to be one thing, but then they just kind of threw in something that.
Yeah,
like,
because it really could have gone like Blade.
yeah,
It really and had they gone Blade,
Oh, that'd have been awesome.
it would have been like because when it starts off for those, it's been out like 3 months. We're past spoilers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when they're on the ship,
Even though I'm watching it tonight.
okay, well, there's one part where it's definitely darker,
yes.
like
ship scene.
the ship scene. It's
Yes.
definitely darker, and it could have really pulled along that aspect and still stayed PG-13. But it really changed, and maybe that's the editing aspect because it did feel like two different movies. Like they didn't know which way they wanted to go,
Yeah.
and if they would have gone full Blade with it, the first one, I think you'd have been like, oh man, I'm
Yeah.
in.
I was hoping for that so much because I love Blade. I was hoping for very dark. I didn't want PG-13 like that. I felt like this was type of movie that you had to do rated R. And as soon as I found out it
probably
wasn't
right.
rated
I mean, they
R,
pushed the
I was like,
PG-13.
it's going to fail because that was one like Blade. Blade needs to be rated R.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Any new Blade moving forward,
Yeah, if you do
Like-
PG-13, you've killed it. Like
Yeah.
that character needs to be able to do certain things to be that character. And a vampire movie has to do certain things to be a vampire movie.
oh, I agree. Like actually attack somebody,
Yes.
and bite them.
Yeah.
All right, I don't mind if you guys don't mind. I see Brittany chiming in here. Any pointers on drawing characters? What type of characters? I know that's
Stick
like
figures.
stick figures.
Start with a stick.
Start with the circle, and then draw one stick and then two sticks.
All right, you lost me at the circle part right there.
Which one was the circle? Start with a lollipop, right? Just draw the outline of a lollipop, and then we'll talk there.
Yeah, I imagine that's I think that's just time, right?
Yeah.
Well, it is, but you can't. You have to understand the basics of either the way you draw or the basics of drawing first. So if you're talking about drawing anime characters, just trying to jump in and draw anime characters is a difficult topic versus saying, oh, we're going to draw superhero or comic book style characters or real life characters. You can learn how to draw real life and then bring that into the comic book genre. A lot of people have done that.
Okay.
Look at Mike Mayhew's artwork, Alex Ross, people like that. Their artwork is very realistic, human-esque feel. And so you can definitely bring that over, and people love that stuff. But you can't take that necessarily. You can't take comic book art and pull it into anime. It doesn't work the same. Their bodies, faces, their heads, shape, all that's done different.
Okay.
You know, so
I'm out. I'm out.
yeah, I don't want to bore everybody.
My daughter is already she's 5, about to turn 6. Actually, she didn't turn 6 this month, and she's already a better drawer than me.
Oh, nice.
She watches this thing called Ink and Dot or something. It's like a cat and a mouse, and she can already
Just talked about it last week.
yeah, she can already draw ink. Like she for the way because they draw it for like a kid, and she can already draw it. I'm like, I can't even do that.
Oh, wow. See, that's
She's
what,
alright.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We have Saul here. Saul asks, did you ever draw any manga characters?
Yeah, so I've done some for those. If you want to go check out the social media, I mean, I've got several DBZ pieces.
What?
I've done some Naruto. I've done Attack on Titan. Those aren't for sale. Usually, those are commissions. So when people reach
Very
out and they're
nice.
saying, "Hey, can you draw this?" and I've got time, then you'll see that. But I got to tell you, I was one of the first guys ever in Houston walking around with DBZ shirts on. They were still in Japanese. You could only get them from like a place over in the village in Rice, like kind of off of downtown.
Yeah.
They had these guys, these Asian brothers. They were pulling all their stuff once a week from overseas, and you had to go get the VCR tapes.
Yeah.
wow.
To get them. They were subtitled, but you could buy shirts there. You could buy certain things. There was a lot of people like, what is that? What are you wearing? And I was like, you don't know. You don't know.
If you don't know, then
If
you're
you
not-
don't know, I mean, 89, I was in high school, right? And we were watching Akira. And it was so underground. I
Nice.
mean, it was absolutely underground stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like you were watching in a basement kind of thing. It was
Yeah.
only you, one or two other people knew about it. And I mean, because that's when it was first
To
crossing.
this day, I still
CJ, what was the
actually
third
wanna,
one?
Pill
I know
Jacket.
you got had.
Oh, it's an
we got the last
amazing.
one. I
Yeah.
thought there's I want to know in the chat there is a bunch of new trailer drops this week.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
for
There
sure.
was like an abundance of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
There, did you see Willow?
Willow.
Remember like the
from
old
Val
old-
Kilmer, Willow.
What?
Yeah, so remember the old school Willow, which I love.
Yeah.
They have a new series coming out on Disney Plus,
Okay.
and it's like Willow today. Like it's a sequel series. and
Okay.
Willow's old now and everything.
Yeah.
It looks so good. We had a new trailer for Love and Thunder, which we got to see the God Killer or the God Butcher, right?
Yeah.
Word of God Butcher.
Which I thought he looked hilarious. I don't know
thought
about
he
you
looked
guys.
pretty cool.
Now he has several different looks, and I'm not as familiar with him. Does he change in the comics over time?
Well, maybe he changes once he starts getting more and more power.
Maybe it's given the
Or
history of him.
no, I don't know.
It's the way he looks is a little bit different in the comics. Just because in the comics he's an alien creature with no nose.
He said, "Who would win, Robot War Ultron or Mecha Godzilla?"
Ultron?
Ultron or Mecha Godzilla.
Ultron.
Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ultron can't be destroyed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, his ultra animatium. Plus, it's him. It's him thinking, right?
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
sentient. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I go with Ultron. That's my vote for whatever.
Ultron.
But Christian Bale, I think looks great. I love the way the design that they did with him, and the sword kind of dictates how he looks, just because it's called the Necro Sword, and it has ties to the symbiotes. So it kind of is a living thing that kind of like forms around his body during the comics. So you kind of see like maybe a representation of that with like the black blood, the ichor that comes out and stuff like that. So I mean, it's only so much you can gauge through the little bit of the trailer that you saw. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna play, but I thought it looked great, like the black and white aesthetic.
I
Anytime it was
got
around
even
him.
more excited after this trailer. There was a good
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah,
It was a good
yeah,
trailer.
the
I
old
got-
eyes. Jane looks completely jacked.
Yes,
That's got to
she
be
does.
CG, right? That has to be CG.
No, it's not.
No.
I've seen. No, they're
No.
actually.
So you can go pull up pictures of her, and she's going to be jacked in those arms like
she
that.
went and got
I got
jacked.
you.
Yeah,
got
no,
you
that's
right here.
okay. I was just like, is that
There's like set
CG?
photos of Jane just like just Natalie Portman just like hanging out, just completely just like yoked up. Just
Wow.
She went and
well,
got
I mean, my
jacked
hat's
for the
off.
movie.
Like that's. I love that. That's awesome.
All I know is I'm not talking no smack to her. She kicked my ass.
I enjoyed the trailer. I love Thor as a character.
Yes, absolutely.
I do tend to struggle because a lot of times they have him vacillate between oath or oafish, and I've talked about this on my own live streams. They have him kind of vacillate between oafish and king,
Right.
and it's almost like they can't decide: is he the party surfer Thor, or is he?
Which one is he?
Is he? But maybe this movie is him becoming, like Thor, Odin's son. Right,
yeah, like him finding himself,
right?
yeah.
Like God Thor, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that version of him where he's not that guy. I don't know. I hope
Maybe he's finally grown up. Type
yeah.
of.
I mean, but I love what they've done with I've never laughed so hard in a movie other than Ragnarok. I mean, I almost
Yes.
busted a seam laughing at that movie.
And then you Umbrella Academy,
Umbrella Academy did drop season 3. Yeah.
which I'm not a huge. I enjoyed watching Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
I didn't think it was bad, but I almost feel like it's one of those ones like it was cool to see and it's almost kind of already ran its course. Like I watched the trailer and it didn't leave me pumped up. It felt like it was like it almost felt like they were doing the same story again, and I was like, okay,
I mean, time shenanigans,
Yeah, I was
it kind of does that a little bit. I don't know. I saw it. I'm still on the fence about it because like I feel like
I'm gonna watch it. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna watch it.
At this point, I think they've run out of pretty much source material. So this is pretty much what the creators are.
You mean they blew through those comics in the first 2 seasons already?
Yeah.
Like, why? How do you do that? As writers,
Yeah.
I think that tends to happen a lot when they do these, probably because they're afraid
It's not gonna go that far.
It's not going to go that far, and then you're sitting there going, "Okay, what do we do?" It's a successful comic. It's been out for years. I mean, there's plenty of material to make 3 seasons.
Yeah, exactly. So
You know.
I'm not quite sure where.
And they had enough characters in Umbrella Academy. If you wanted to just back up and
explore other avenues. and
yeah,
stuff.
like just take
there.
a
It's
yeah,
there.
like just take an episode or something.
She's like, the Cartoon Network Dexter pop figure. What about it? It's a giveaway if we hit 30 live views. 30 live views.
We were up to 21, so you guys were pushing.
What's the restaurant called? What restaurant? That's it.
I don't know about the restaurant. Anybody going to watch the new season of The Boys? Absolutely. I do.
Oh yeah, the
that's
trailer
right.
for The Boys also dropped
Dropped.
too. That looked
good.
great. Butcher
The Boys.
possibly getting some powers here.
Yes.
I gotta full on confess, I have not watched The Boys. I can't bring myself
it's
to
good.
it. I believe it is. The only reason is I just don't want it ruining my
Comic book heroes.
Yeah, I just don't want it to ruin my comic book hero fandom. It's just like I don't need to see Superman
As a villain.
as a villain. I can't hold. My heart can't take that. You
so
know.
I actually
I'm
love
gonna
that
assume
aspect
You
of
haven't seen Invincible yet either.
Oh no, I watched that, and I got to tell you, I struggled there. Like I tell everybody, I watched the first episode, and then it took me 2 weeks to get out of trauma from him killing off their Justice League, and I was like, do I want to keep watching this because I don't want it to ruin my my superhero, like this idea of what they are. And it took me 2 weeks, and I watched it, and I fell in love with it. I thought the storytelling, character building was amazing.
Yes.
And so I was pulled in by that, just by,
There we go.
is it Mark? Who's the
Yeah,
son?
Mark, yep.
Yep. So just his,
17 more years, Mark.
yeah. I mean, I'm just being pulled along by his, and then the Walter Goggins character, the old man.
Yes.
Right, like those two, I felt just really pulling the story along.
I like the aspect of it's different. It's not the same thing over and over. It's sort of like John Cena in his role with DC, his little show. He's not a true hero, but he's not a true villain.
Yeah.
And it was it's just different.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker was really good. I love that it's just different. And the boys gives me just a different taste. And
Yeah, I've only seen the first episode of Peacemaker,
I thought I was gonna hate it.
you know, and
thought it was a
and I mean,
hate
I
that.
enjoyed it. I did see the clip where he was talking to the Justice League, and he was upset. You know, that little
Yes.
he's calling them, you know, like cussing them out.
Yes.
And he's and you know, Aquaman and Flash are kind of jabbing each other and stuff. I found that interesting, but I also was like, man, you talking to Superman like that? Come on now, come on. Like, who are we? I know you're trying to make Peacemaker like legitimately being able to stand into that world, but
No one's talking to Superman like that.
nobody's talking to Superman like that. Superman might either just fly off or just
Blow at you.
yeah, like there's like, what are we doing here? So off, not comic book related, did see Top Gun.
I've heard great things about
Really?
it.
Loved it. 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
Absolutely a fantastic sequel. No doubt that Tom Cruise is the reason you can make a sequel to a movie 35 years later, and because he still looks like he's
Right?
just a few years older. I mean, obviously he's aged, but
He has not aged much.
Yeah.
the fact that they put him in the middle of that cast with all those young dudes, you know, the younger characters,
And he's still keeping up.
and he absolutely more than held his own with those guys, and
Okay.
they wrote it in a legitimate way to where he wasn't just the old man, even though they did pull some old man kind of jokes.
Yeah.
I man, the scenes in the airplanes, like the cinematography and
Yeah.
all that.
Now,
Absolutely
now, I
beautiful.
hope it's not spoiling anything because I remember I do believe they talk about this in the trailer and
Rest
stuff
of
like that.
Superman.
But like
I'm
the
a
whole
bugger.
like the kind of like a premise in it is that like he's gone back and he's the teacher now, and in the class that he's teaching, Goose's son.
Yeah, so they're like, if you watch the trailers, because I'm not going to give a whole lot away, but they're pulled in for a mission. You know, so when you watch the trailers, they're going, hey, they pulled us in. We're the best of the best. Who are they going to get to train us? And so they went and got Maverick
of the best
to
of the best.
train them.
Best of the best of the best.
Right. They got him to train him for this specific mission. And there's reasons that they did it. So like initially, if you're thinking, why would they go get him? Yes, he was still in the Navy, right? He's still in the Navy doing his, like, you just like
Flying plane somewhere,
CJ.
maybe. We'll see.
something.
He's doing something.
He's doing something
Gotcha.
that makes sense. You
Gotcha.
know, it's not just he's, you know, crop dusting or something. You know?
What if Pikachu and Ash would help the Avengers to battle Loki and Ultron and to save the Pokemon world? Oh, I mean,
What if?
I mean, the Avengers already beaten Ultron, so they would win. Now they just have
And
to
they've
help.
also beaten Loki.
Yeah, so I mean,
Puny
they,
God.
they automatically win.
I mean, with Pikachu, that's just doing it with electricity now.
Austin, I got to tell you, the DC Titans on HBO Max is a 2 thumbs up for me.
Oh yes, the
So if
live
you're-
action.
Yeah, if you're worried about that ruining your Teen Titans, which I get. I mean, the Teen Titans and then afterwards
it's
Young
so
Justice. Those animated ones were amazing. The Titans on HBO Max
It's awesome.
it's 2 thumbs up to me, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I'm all for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They and it's
I
one of
hadn't
the
given it a chance.
it's one of those ones that like a lot of shows. Season 1's real good.
Yeah.
Season 2, like sometimes it's still good, and then like season 3 starts going down.
Yeah.
And I felt like season 3 just like stepped it up. Like they're going on an upswing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that of all of their things that they've made, and we watch a lot of it now.
Welcome, Ashley.
Everybody's we got Ashley in the house.
Make
How
sure
are
that you guys keep sharing. We're at 22 views right now.
We are 8 away
8 away from giving this away autographed.
by the voice actor from Dexter. How
And
cool
also
is that?
Eight away from this little giveaway right here. Again,
Nice.
I really want 30 to happen, but if 30 doesn't happen,
Nice.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm gonna be
We'll get,
okay.
And we'll get that autograph
Get
from
that
the man right here.
Hey, just to make sure you guys know, because I am a collector, all those that follow me knows I am a collector. This autographed Dexter, it comes with a COA, so a certificate of authenticity on the autograph. So it's not just like, oh, by the way, I signed it in the back room. It's actually autographed by them, which like is very cool.
Absolutely. Tag your friends in the chat. Like Aaron said, he's tagging people. Tag them in the chat. Let's get to the 30. Let's give some stuff away. Speaking of autographs, I got a few more autographs in, which I'm going to tell you, if you're into collecting autographs, keep a watch on the Facebook or on the store page, because I got in on Thursday a Super Shredder, the collectible like one Nintendo made that's real detailed. I got it in on Thursday, I think it was, and then I put it on the website, and an hour later, it's autographed by Kevin Nash from WWE, who played Super Shredder. Within an hour, it sold.
Oh, I was gonna say, where's the link? I'll buy it right. Like, let me get my
within
phone
an
out
hour.
underneath the table, and I was gonna go get it.
I was like excited, like this is gonna look so good on stream. Like I was excited.
Yeah.
I hadn't. It was still wrapped.
Couldn't even show it.
I didn't even get to unwrap it to see it. The
I
autograph.
told you my four brothers fan base, man, that they are strong. That's like,
Man, I was like, it was one of those autographs that I'm like, okay, if this one doesn't sell, it's okay because I'll just keep it.
Okay.
I love WWE. I love Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
I was like,
that's
this
like a win-win.
yes. I'm like, this is so awesome, and within an hour, I was like, I even forgot to bring it home. I forgot to bring it home, and I was like, and I got in my driveway, and ding, it sold. I was like, well, good thing I didn't bring it home. I'll just ship it from work tomorrow.
It's like, oh,
It's like, you got to be kidding me. But we do have a couple new stuff to show.
Okay.
A lot of you have already seen the Boo. I had the Boo did sell, but I got another one in.
There we go.
love it.
So let me pull down.
Love her.
Signed by a voice actress. Also comes with a COA. This is Pop Vinyl number 386.
Mr. Wachowski.
Yeah, man.
I was like, pretty good. That's so we did get another one of these in. We also got Boba Fett here, autographed.
Here we go.
There's
That
the
is actually
COA.
autographed by
COA
the
right
original stunt guy
The original stunt guy.
for Boba Fett, who actually did all the stunts.
Gotcha. So this is the one that went into the Starlight pit,
Correct.
right? Got you. That's pretty awesome right there. So we got Pop number 480.
That's because you can't
Fett.
get the original guy to sign it anymore, just so you guys know.
No, actually, I had his autograph on a script,
On a script.
and it already sold.
Nice.
Already sold.
Yep.
I got to meet Jeremy a couple of times. Very nice guy.
That's awesome.
You know,
All right, let's see what else we got here. This one's a little bit different.
What's this right here? We got Sons of Anarchy. Oh, signed by Opie.
By the actor himself.
Hey, by the
Nice.
actor himself.
he's the Thor in the new God of War game.
I did
Is
not.
he?
I
He's
did
the
not.
voice
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the God of
yeah.
War? I can see that.
Yeah, he's.
I could definitely see that.
Now the character in the game, if they would have just patterned it off of him, he would have looked more because he already looks like.
Kind of looks
Thor.
like Thor.
Yeah, I mean, he's big, kind of jacked. He's got the
Yeah.
beard, but no, the video game character, he looks like this huge dwarven, kind of overweight, carrying a big axe kind of
Yeah.
character. But he's actually the voice actor now in the new God of War game.
That's awesome.
very
That's
nice.
Awesome. Actually, I've actually met him.
Did you?
And yeah, I've met Opie, and I've also met Ron Perlman, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I also met the guy that plays Tiggs off of Sons of Anarchy. They were here in Comicpalooza, I do believe.
This last year.
2017 is when I met all of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's when they
Perriman
came
was
through,
also
they-
here, I think,
they're
last year,
Super
wasn't
super nice guys, all of them. Opie was like the nicest one of all. Like,
I was at that Comic-Con right across from him.
Yeah.
So if you were there, I was there.
oh yeah, I was there.
Because they were on that far back wall.
Far back wall,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, and then this is a different one than we had before,
Okay.
but it's sold. But Linda Blair signed script.
Okay.
A little bit different cover on this one because
There
the
we
other
go.
one has already sold.
There we
Linda
go.
Blair. Oh, that's
Linda
awesome.
Blair from The Exorcist. Signed script right here, guys. That's nice. December 1972.
Danny, what's up? Danielle
It's
here.
also got that.
We got Danny and
COA
Dan,
right there in the
Danielle.
corner.
Oh,
We're at 25. We are at 25. We are
25.
five.
You're
Five
so
away.
close, guys.
We are 5 away from giving away the Dexter
Oh, come on.
and
5
and
away.
the autographed print.
Yeah, and just I see some of you guys talking about art. Like, if you're artists out there, don't give up. Like, push through. I mean, even the pros get hung up in certain places. But you know, if you want to reach out and you want to talk a little bit more about art, if Joe doesn't mind, you guys just jump on the Eek Nation.
Absolutely.
DM me or something. I'll try to send you some information. You know, at some of the Comic Cons that I'm booked into, we'll do some of those live panels. And a lot of times I get asked a lot of those questions, and I'll do my best to kind of help you guys out.
Awesome. We're at 25 right now. We were actually apparently at 26. So again, guys, we got the Dexter right here. We're going to give this away. It's autographed once we hit at 30. So tag your friends into the chat. Let's get them in here. And we also have the Eek Nation print. You're going to sign this as soon as we hit 30. And we'll give that away as well.
That's too clean.
That is clean. I love the
I
paper.
love the holographic.
I love the holographic.
Yeah, I'm in love with that.
Just the shine that's
It puts it at a whole nother level. Whole nother level.
So beautiful.
So, all right, let me go down on here. Oh, also, we have 2 new boxes coming out.
Nice.
We have another comic box coming out. So the last comic box, the grand prize, is this one right here that we're going to give away just momentarily.
Now tell them about, hang on real quick before you move on. I know we're got a lot. Tell them about, so in the back of this book, there's a sheet, and it talks about them being able to CGC it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just want to tell them about that, because what happens is this, they're going to win this, right?
One of the people who bought one of the boxes, we're going to pull a random order number and we're going to send that off to them. So it's already been done where they can send it right off and get it graded or get it authenticated. It's already had all the paperwork done and everything. You just have to send it in.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now this is beautiful. Comes with a certificate of authenticity on the back is what we're talking about.
Yep. And there's only 838 of these that were made. Nice. I love the autograph right there at the top.
Hey, it's Todd McFarlane.
It's that Todd
Yes.
McFarlane style too.
Yes. And
all the flowing letters.
The way that
Yeah, it's like they're all capes.
Danny Hayes says people are saying 29. They must not be showing up on mine yet.
29, one more to go.
I'm showing
we will
26.
autograph this stuff live. One more? Oh my gosh. No one is staying. Oh no.
So that we're gonna do that type, but the one that's gonna be on the new mystery box, comic box, just to let you guys know, is going to be the Batman 125. It's coming out. Batman 125. There is a 500 ratio cover, which I will tell you, me and Mike were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
There will be very few of the 500 ratio because the way that happens is a store has to buy 500 copies to get that one
Of
cover.
that one issue.
Yeah.
Of that one issue to get that one cover, and there's only a handful of stores in the country that do that, that are willing to do that. We're doing that. So
That's amazing.
that will be right now. That book is selling for around. People are trying to pre-order it, and I think they have it pre-orders for like $1,500. Is the pre-order for that book? That is going to be the grand prize.
Right.
The grand prize in the next mystery box.
What? Sign me up for 5 of them. I'm in.
That's the grand
I
prize.
love my
in that.
Batman, so.
We got that one, and then we have another swag box coming out. In the new swag box, I had to write this down because I had so much. Me and Mike were talking about it. It's going to come with one Funko.
Okay.
Random Funko. Could be a chase, could be exclusive. It's going to have one comic in it. And the comic, there's going to be some variants in there as well.
Okay.
It's going to come with one Awful Thoughts comic book that will be autographed. So you're guaranteed to get an autograph.
Okay.
Of
in
the
the swag
autographs.
box. Now, you don't know what cover it's going to be. Could
Thank
be.
you, Roger. Let them know for sure.
It is going to be it is going to be a exclusive Geeking Game cover. Just don't know which cover you're going to get. So it could be one of the 100 variants or 200 variants. It could be a 50 variant, but it will be autographed.
So let me ask you. I know you're going through the list here. So on those variants, I learned something real quick. I learned something tonight on those variant covers. What are the difference in those 3 covers, like physical differences?
You have the regular infected cover. That's what we call it, the infected cover. That has
Or the regular cover is the regular cover, and then you have the variant infected cover. I love it. That's awesome. So that's what makes it a geek in game. Is like, we're getting zombied out. Let me hold that.
That's the larger ratio.
Here, there's a glare on that.
There we go. Let me go ahead and tilt that down right there.
So the regular one is the regular character, right? And
Correct.
and then the geek in game.
That's the regular book cover, right?
The character's
regular
infected
book
and
cover.
is zombieized. Zombieized.
Zombie 5.
Zombie 5. There we go.
So you will get the Geek and Game exclusive cover autographed. We're at 28.
28, guys.
We are 2 away from giving away some autographs.
No.
2 away from giving some autographs.
2 away. And you see, we were talking about Batman just a minute ago. So I want to talk about just some awesome announcements that are just going on right now.
That's there's 2 there. It's probably going to be hard to see on camera, but one has a foil cover, one is not.
Yeah, we love those
We love
foil.
the foils,
Love
man.
the foils, baby.
Love the foils.
Anybody that's ever played Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, show your hands. I know you love the foils.
There we go. There we go.
30. It says 30.
Does it
Try
say 30?
So
Sure.
it's 28, but 31.
What's
It's
your
going up.
Let's see. Let me check. Let me take a look at my phone.
Check on your phone.
31? What?
Let's see. Check your phone just to verify,
My
because
phone still says 11 on my phone.
refresh it.
Let me go ahead and refresh right there. Let's refresh.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and clap because I'm like I love it.
I don't think they would lie to us.
There we go.
Let me.
They're saying 32.
32. There it is.
Nice.
it just shows up on our screen too.
Just showed up.
32.
There it is.
You guys are monsters.
I'm loving it.
We got
loving it.
You guys are beast mode, man.
We got to give away some stuff.
Saul says, I love foil cards. Me too, man.
Right? Yeah, the full Pokemon cards.
Well, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, but yes,
Yu-Gi-Oh
even
guy. I play Yu-Gi-Oh too. I played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
It's different now. I can't get into it anymore, but back in the day, I used
well,
to
they made some rule changes to kind of open it back up for us old guys, but it's like I totally get it. It's like nothing like looking at the hollow cards. You're just like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, stay with us because at the end of the stream, we're going to do both of these giveaways. We got to announce the Todd McFarlane and everything. But at the end of this stream, we will be giving both of these ways. But before anything, let's get the autograph going on here.
Yeah, we said we'd do it live.
Yep, let's do the autograph. We're at 34 now.
Oh my gosh! So because of all your hard work, one of those guys that just joined the stream, is probably going to be the one that wins this.
Oh, so he's going to go ahead and autograph this, and we will get it sent out, and we'll have to do the
Dexter giveaway.
Dexter giveaway as well.
Got the Dexter giveaway as well that we got to do. One of the things that's really awesome. I don't know if y'all been able to see it yet, but the DC Multiverses game just had like a little trailer.
Yes, I
and
love
like
it.
I
the
didn't see that.
little pre-order beta's been going on. It's pretty much like Super Smash Brothers, but with all the DC
Can I
characters.
see it close, please? Sal wants to see. Here, let me zoom in.
What do you want to see close? The
You want to see
autograph?
Dexter or you want to see the auto? Which one are we looking at?
Which one do you want to see close? 35. Congratulations to everybody.
Let's get a
Good job,
close up
guys.
of that autograph of Eeks on there.
Yeah, let's get the autograph of Eek right there.
You didn't do the mouse. You said,
I didn't do the mouse. I know, right? Such a slacker.
let's.
There we go.
And it says top fan for whoever wins this. You are a top fan. Thank
Look
you,
at
guys.
that.
Very
So
awesome.
at the end, we're going to give these away. So stay with us, guys. We're not going to be on here much longer. Stay with us because we're going to do that and the Todd McFarlane and the Dexter just momentarily. But real quick, I want to go finish up what's on the swag box.
Yeah.
You got,
Sorry.
You got a comic book in there. You got a autographed exclusive Geek and Game cover
For
our Awful Thoughts.
Awful Thoughts.
You're going to get a full, I can't think of the name now, but when they take the whole series of a comic and put it into one book,
volume.
a volume book.
Omnibus
Yes.
compilation.
You're gonna get- You're going to get that. You're going to get multiple stickers. One of them will be a Geek and Game sticker. You're going to get a Geek and Game pin. You're going to get a Hot Wheel. Some of them are more rare than others. And you're going to get a random item as well in the swag box. So look for that. I think that'll be dropped this weekend or this coming week.
Nice.
With the new comic mystery box that will have the Batman 125 500 ratio will be the grand prize, just like the Todd McFarlane is tonight. So look for those this week, guys.
So the winner of that autographed by Todd McFarlane, they're getting that tonight. They're winning that tonight. That's amazing.
Yes.
You guys, that's the creator of Spawn. I mean,
Yes. Now, I told you Batman was number 2. Batman, Spawn's number 1.
Yeah.
Spawn's number 1.
Image has some great properties, that's for sure. I mean, Walking Dead, Spawn, Invincible.
Yeah.
And you can go on, but they've got a solid team.
All right, so real quick, before we go into the giveaways and everything, we got to talk about, did you listen to Who Would Win?
Of course.
And I know you did.
Oh, I did. I came prepared.
All right, so let's go ahead and watch the trailer of Who Would Win.
We got Aaron saying Adam already.
Let us know in the chat. Who wins? Who wins? Who should have won?
I agree. Any of those autograph pieces would look great in your collection.
All right, you guys listened. Let everyone know. Adam did win on this week's episode.
Adam did win.
Do we agree? Do we disagree? Judge of judges.
I disagree, man. I disagree. I don't know. It's maybe because I probably just don't know about Adam enough about Adam. But one of the things that kept making me upset was it was like, oh man, Reed Richards is like unstable. I was like, yeah, man, he is unstable. He will snap, and he's evil in the majority of those universes. He will do what needs to get done.
So you disagreed. You thought Adam should have lost.
He's going for Mr. Fantastic.
I'm going for Mr. Fantastic, man.
All right, Eek.
I'm going Mr. Fantastic as well.
What the?
If I could, I loved their points and counterpoints. I really like the idea, of them talking about the technology and the dwarf star, and there's a lot of things going on there. But there's too many factors on Reed Richards' side that to me you just can't wash away. I mean, you can't beat him up. You can't beat him up from the outside, can't beat him up from the inside. If it's a mental capacity thing, okay, it's a wash, right?
Right.
I don't know if Ray Palmer being a scientist in dwarf star technology
Right.
is going to offset Reed Richards being a genius in everything, right?
Right.
He built stuff to defeat Galactus according to the Marvel
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
So there's just too much to where I go, all things being equal, I just don't understand how you would have the Atom winning. Maybe it's a draw, but we're not picking that. So I'm leaning.
That was my issue.
Yeah,
I
so
felt
I'm
like
leaning
honestly it was more of a draw.
Right.
Right?
Once I listen to point, counterpoint, and you guys out there can let us know. I just felt like Reed Richards has dealt with it.
Daniel, we're doing the giveaway no matter what now because we hit the goal.
Oh
so
yeah,
at
it's
the end,
in. You win.
Especially 616 Reed Richards. The current one with the whole little helmet that he's got on and stuff right now and everything.
I'm gonna agree with you. I think that
like that Reed Richards is on a whole nother
but
level.
Joe, you went at him. What?
I had a hard time on this one, and
Me too.
You know what the funny thing was is you didn't know this. It always seems like whatever I pick, him and Mike pick the opposite.
Oh my God!
So it was like it's just
Every
it's like
time.
tradition. I was
Every
like,
time.
you gotta be kidding me.
We're still against you, man.
Here's the issue that I had, and I see y'all's point. I get what they were arguing on there. The issue that I had is they never stated how
Reed would win.
how he would win.
Right.
That was the
You're right.
issue that I had.
You're right.
I could never visually picture Reed winning. Like, how are you hurting the Atom? So here's where my thought was, because I agree with you. You can't hurt Mr. Fantastic, right? He just bounces off. And then he was like, oh, they go in the head, and they took that away. I was like, well, damn. I was like, I don't see how you hurt him. But you can win multiple ways. You can knock the person out,
Yep.
make him not be mobile for 2 minutes, or battlefield removal.
Oh, okay.
And so he can take him to this other dimension, taking him so small, right? As long as he can grab onto you, he can take you to this other dimension, leave you there, and come back. That's battlefield removal.
But we also have Reed Richards that has developed like interdimensional, multiversal teleportation as well.
Right, but this is random. He's not walking around with
He
that.
keep that thing on him. What are you talking about?
Does he? I don't
Yes,
know.
he just shows up with it. It's like a
How many tools does he have? Like a utility belt? Is he Batman now?
He keeps
Because his suit his suit looks like he has nothing.
You're right. His suit does look like he has nothing.
According to them, the suit had the tech in it. Though.
Yes.
Okay.
And he had the like you said, the
He
thing
has
on his
he has
head.
the
and,
thing on his head, which is pretty much like a giant computer, which is like amplifying his powers now. Like even more, his intelligence even more, which is like a whole nother level. Like I see what you're saying. It's like one of those like situations to where I can't prove that Mr. Fantastic will
but
win.
as the Atom's
just
shrinking, and he's trying to shrink Mr. Fantastic, he can grow. So
Right.
can he grow out long enough to just punch? Because the Atom isn't like, I mean, I know he's not super strong and he can change his density and it may be harder to hit him, but like, I don't know.
I was on the fence going either way.
This was like interesting enough when they first said it. I was like when you first talked about it, I was like, oh, this is an easy one, Mr. Fantastic. But then as I listened and I listened to all of their actual abilities and what they have built into their suits and their tech and all this, I was like, wow,
It was closer than you thought.
It's a lot closer one to pick.
I'll tell you. So this was your first time listening to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go back, and there's an episode. I tell everybody who's just getting into who would win. Excuse me. Go back, and there's an episode of Sesame Street versus Muppet Babies. Go listen to that episode, and I'm telling you, you won't turn back. Like I was done.
They did their homework.
I was done after that. I was like, this is the greatest podcast of all time.
That is
Like,
awesome.
Tree versus Muppet Babies, man. You
it was
can't get better than
I'm
that.
telling you, I've listened to last season. I think I listened to every season, and it was the most brutal, bloodiest bath of a fight.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
I've ever. And you can envision. They do a good job of when they're telling the story.
Hey man,
envisioning
kids can be brutal,
It. It was awesome. All right, guys. So we got a couple things to give away now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's start off with the Spawn.
Do not advise Mr. Fantastic versus a magic user. You're right, Saul. I wouldn't advise Mr. Fantastic versus a magic.
We saw how that worked out a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that didn't work out too well. But I will say, the atoms, that's not magic, right? That's science.
Right.
That's
It's science. Yeah, it was
I
science.
feel like
Garrett says, "Don't get King Eek started on the superhero math. We get into this stuff."
All right, I'm gonna switch this over to our website. Pat.
Winner.
All right,
go.
so McFarlane going to be This is going to be awesome. I have been stoked about this. So what I got here, guys, is, let me see if I can get my mouse over here. What I have is all the order numbers in here.
Good luck, guys. Congratulations.
Oh, where's my mouse? So all the order numbers are in here. There was 200 boxes, but some people bought doubles. So we got a order number 1, or the line 1, and that's the order number next to it. And it goes all the way down to line 148.
Oh wow.
And the number. So there was 148 orders. There was technically 200 boxes, but some people bought more than one.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the randomizer here. I cannot see. And you'll notice in the randomizer we have 1 through 148. So Alex, what I'm going to ask you to do is take
boy.
the dice here,
The dice.
and I'm going to have you roll it, and whatever you land on is how many times we're going to hit the randomizer button.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I want this to be as random as possible. And then
Austin. I'm sorry.
and then I'm going to pull up the order number. Everyone that's bought has an order number, but then I'm going to also look
Use
up
this
the
one
name.
Right here. Let's use this one right here. Also, Geek and Game Dice Box, man. If we
Check it out. Check out that website too, Geek and Game. If you haven't done it, do it. Go there. A lot of cool stuff.
man. All right, guys.
All right, let's roll this.
How many times this hits is how many times you're gonna hit the random, and then at the end of that, winner's the winner.
Winner is the winner.
I
And
love
even
it.
if they're not on the
love
Todd McFarlane, because all they had to do was buy
Oh,
one.
we're seeing some people that have
love
actually bought here. We got Kyle and
Yeah.
Austin and James and Saul.
Go. Click that bad boy 12 times.
12
times.
times.
12
Of
times.
course you'd give me a big one.
12
All right.
times.
All right, let's do it here.
Oh man, this is
Good luck, everybody.
Here we go.
this is. I thought when I did my live streams, we would get into this kind of stuff. I thought mine was nerve wracking,
One.
man. I'd have to.
2,
Oh,
3,
Hold on to
4, 5, 6, 7,
this. Uh-oh.
8,
oh, Kevin, you did an unboxing vid. That's awesome.
10.
Uh-oh.
You said 11?
Yep, 2 more.
You said 12?
Yep.
12. So this next one's it?
This next one's it.
All right,
you
so
do-
we talk about
did you
something
do
else.
11?
Did you do 11?
I did 11.
Okay.
Oh.
So should we talk about something else before I hit the button?
I mean,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
could talk
yeah.
about a couple of other things. Like, I mean, we were talking
We can
about
stay here all
multiverses,
night.
right?
And number 12, 109.
Oh, 109.
Order number 109, which
109.
We're calling
is,
order number 109. Can you please come to the front desk?
109 is 3610.
3610. All right. Now let's
Order number's
cross that with our
3610.
ledger.
Order number 3610. Could you
Now,
please
I'm
come
gonna,
to the
I'm
front
gonna pull it
desk?
off of theirs because I don't want all their personal information, but I want to look up their name real quick.
Okay.
Let's call them. Let's just call them and
You
tell
want to
them
call
they
him?
won. Let's just call them.
If they have a phone number on here, because some people give us
Let's
phone
call
numbers or
them.
not,
Congratulations. You won.
I am going to call them live for everyone.
Oh yeah, let's do
Okay.
it. Let's do it.
Gerald Brown is the name.
Gerald Brown.
Oh, he doesn't have a phone number.
Oh,
Dang.
what?
He
Oh,
does not
Gerald.
have a phone number.
Is there a Gerald Brown in the chat right now?
Gerald Brown, are you in the chat? Throw us a phone number privately.
Let us call you, man. Yeah, don't put it on here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
He is New Hampshire. Man, I was hoping for a phone
Gerald
number. I was
Brown.
I was gonna
Come
call
on
him live.
down.
I got an email, so I'll email him, let him know that it is coming. But he is the winner.
Wow. I'm Mr. Brown.
I missed the
That's my government name.
Oh,
right.
man.
So like I don't usually go by it, but I mean since
I'm in the witness protection, but just to let you know, that is me. So congratulations. Let's give a round of applause. Woo! Nice. Man, I wish I had his
phone number?
phone number, man. That would have been awesome.
that would have been great,
Just call him live and go, guess what? They're like, they would have had a cow.
right?
You got to give him that
So-
operator's voice. Can I please speak to Mr. Brown?
So
Click.
some people track their orders with their emails. Some people put their phone numbers in there, and you can track it that way.
All right, Mr. Brown, we've been calling.
Wow,
for Car's extended
congratulations.
warranty.
All right, We got
Mr.
two
Brown,
other
can you please
giveaways
take it to the
though.
Front office.
So we're gonna do it like this. We got a 20 die, right?
Got it. We have a 20 die.
We got a 20 die.
We got 2 more giveaways.
We got 2 more giveaways. So we got a 20 die. So let's
Yeah,
do.
we're also the Keebler giveaway.
No, the Keebler giveaway is changed.
It's changed.
It won't be done till the 1st, and it's going to be a $50 gift card to a PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo store.
Nice.
So that we're doing it bigger dollar amount for but letting it stay out there longer.
I love it.
To
Let's
try
see
something
some
different.
cross fingers. Some of these. Let's see
So-
some of those.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got a 20 die. I'm gonna have ask Alex to roll the dice, and then whatever number or cosplay daddy Soul Ray,
Oh my god.
he's gonna
Ray.
he's gonna roll the dice, and then whatever that number lands on, I'm gonna ask you to see that number, and then find one person who writes that number in the chat.
Oh, that's how we're doing this? I was wondering what was going on.
Yep.
Yeah, they're already.
You guys
spamming.
are like, you
They're-
got the culture,
Yes.
geek and game culture. I love it.
So
I was
you-
like, what's happening?
It doesn't have to be the first person who wrote the number. It's just the first person you notice has
Oh.
that number next to it.
Holy
First
cow.
one you notice, so that way you. Can
Oh,
go ahead
I'm
and
so
take a
sorry,
look at that.
guys.
This will be for the
For Dexter, right?
the Dexter.
This is for
Let's
the
do it
Dexter.
for the, let's
I
do
mean,
it for the
we know,
Dexter.
And we know. I mean,
We got to save Eek for
we gotta
last.
say eek for last.
Oh, you guys are too
We got to
kind.
save the Eek for
You
last.
guys
Save
are
the eek
too
for last.
kind. Good luck. Oh my gosh, I can't read that
Look,
fast.
Oh,
You
they're
guys-
going. They're going. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Good luck to you. For
Oh man, is that what I think that is?
What's that say?
Don't say it out loud. I'm gonna pull it.
Stephanie Popham.
Stephanie
Number
Stephanie
one.
Popham?
I saw Stephanie Popham.
Stephanie,
Who was
you are
going
the
so
one.
fast?
It was like way back there. Number one. Stephanie. I saw Stephanie Popham with a number one. What do you want me to do?
I'm waiting for the chat.
Chat's
Time
gonna-
up on the chat. We got the first winner, Stephanie. Congratulations.
Yay! Sorry, all you guys are. That's awful.
All right, so Stephanie, this is what I need you to do. I need you to send me a message through Geek and Game. I still haven't seen a Stephanie.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, she was there. I saw
Yeah.
it. Not Emily. I saw Stephanie.
All right,
I
so-
promise.
Stephanie, I need
It's about
you.
100 choices.
Stephanie, I need you to send me a message saying that you won the Dexter autograph
That was awesome.
with your address. Please make sure that you put Dexter autograph in there, Stephanie. That just helps me because I might not do it today. It might not be Sunday. It might be Monday. And then I have to go back and look at all the different shippings. So it helps me. Oh, my better half.
Oh,
Tia,
yeah, Tia.
my love. How you doing?
She's confirming.
How you
She's
doing?
I wasn't. How you doing?
How you doing? She is on here, but make sure you send me your address and you put in there, I won this. It just makes my life a whole lot easier when you guys put that. So, Stephanie, please make sure that you put that on there. But congratulations.
Garrett's over here like, I
You won
seen
the
it.
Dexter. Let's give Stephanie applause one more time.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, and now we have the Eek Nation, the man himself,
One more time, just
the
in case
one
you
who's
guys forgot.
giving the beautiful art, who's giving us the chance for From Your Grave.
Stop it. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Just in case
Autograph.
you guys forgot what you're working for here.
Top fan. Top fan.
Top fan with the Eek autograph right
Yo,
there.
yeah. 13 by 19, oversized holographic.
Hologram. Man, that hologram is
Those
sick.
are beautiful. That is
It's
the
sick.
cover art for the Transformers versus Terminator comic.
All right, so we're going to do the same thing. Alex is going to roll the dice. You're going to
Oh
see
my
the number.
gosh. Don't hate me, guys.
They're already
You.
on. They're already on.
like,
They're already on.
that's so like, I thought mine were always stressful. Oh my
Oh, I
gosh.
do see Stephanie. There she is.
There she
All right,
is.
She's
all
trying again.
Yeah, she is.
All right, you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm
Let's
ready.
get it. Let's get it.
The pressure's on.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
We're looking. We're looking. Stop. 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 Oh,
Oh,
my gosh.
It was too.
Stop. Rusty Green.
Rusty
Green. Congratulations. What was the number?
20. Rusty
20.
Green 20. Come
Yeah.
on down.
I rolled a 1 and then a 20.
Like no in between, right?
It went to the one
Like,
side
right?
or the other.
Yeah.
Man, critical fail.
Rusty Green
Got
1.
20, guys.
Congratulations.
Very nice. Rusty still shoot out numbers. I don't think because there's a little bit of a
Right? There's
delay.
little bit
We
of a
always
lag
do that
right
like
there.
10-second runoff. It's so crazy. It's like, oh man,
There he is.
There he is.
Rusty's like, yeah, baby.
He gets it now.
Yeah, that's awesome, Rusty. Congrats. You guys, that was awesome.
And Eric, I kid
I'm
you not,
sweating
man.
over here.
I kid you not. The numbers were 1 and 20. I rolled the nat 1 to the nat 20, man. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
good.
awesome. Oh, you are so welcome, man. So well. You guys are all awesome. I wish I could give them all to you. That's
All right,
awesome.
Rusty, same to you, brother. Please send me your address to the Geek and Game on Facebook.
We could definitely see what we could do.
in-
Aaron. We could definitely see what we could do.
Make sure you put in there that you got that beautiful grand prize Eek Nation autographed
thank you.
Transformers on the holograph paper. I need the whole thing written out.
Top fan.
Top fan. All right, just give me an abbreviation of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exclusive. Yeah, don't forget exclusive. And the sides. You got to write the
If you
side.
don't say exclusive
13,
on the
13
side,
by 19.
we're
Geek
not
and
going to know what
Game,
you're talking about,
Geek
and it's going to be
Nation
hung up on my
exclusive
wall by
top-
then.
Yeah, I might get confused by one of the other ones I have. You know? So congratulations to all the winners. Let's give all the winners a hand again.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic job, guys.
Oh, Rusty, you won, man. There you go.
All right, well, hey, guys, it's been a great night. Again, I got to thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank
man,
you.
Definitely.
Totally.
Loved having you here. I miss Mike.
Yeah, me
but
too.
You were a good fill in for him.
Oh man, I
know.
don't know if I could do that, but that was awesome. Had a lot of fun.
Definitely love having you. Love to have you back on here.
Yeah, anytime, man, for sure.
Especially with updates. You know, you're doing the from your
Yeah,
grave.
maybe
and
we can
everything,
maybe we
so-
can even do something with those updates. You never know.
Absolutely.
You mean the upcoming hit new zombie comic called From Your Grave?
From your grave.
From,
Coming
From your grave.
from Geek and Game?
from Geek and Game.
That's
coming
great.
to you soon.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
And to get a sneak peek of From Your Grave, you could always look at the cover of what was that again?
The awful thought. Oh, this art's so much. No, not to pick on that artist, but man, this art is sick, dude. That you're doing.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
telling you, I've been putting posts out there of some of the teasers, and dude, I people are already wanting it without any words.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Like it is sick. So I'm super stoked about it. But please keep us all updated on your
Oh,
side.
for
He
sure.
keeps me updated. I'll keep you guys updated. We'll have you back out here to give some updates as well.
The Dexter pop was
Stephanie.
That was Stephanie.
that was Stephanie.
Stephanie Popham.
Stephanie won. For those of you asking about that, Stephanie, congratulations.
Yep, there she is. Stephanie's right there.
Oh, she's in there.
So I'm gonna have to come up with some other giveaways for this next week. But I will have something. We hit our goal of 30. So
Wow, congrats! You guys are monsters.
I guess what we need to do is
Way to flex on them, guys.
we'll do maybe next week. I will do 30. We can do the dice box.
30 dice box and dice.
They get the dice box tray and dice that we use.
Oh,
You're gonna have
nice.
to get me another one though if we do, because that's what we use.
You're right. That is exactly what we use. But I can definitely see what I can do.
And then maybe we'll do. Actually, you know what? I got it even better.
Okay.
I've been saving something.
Uh-oh. You're hearing it live right here.
If we do 30 next week,
Uh-oh. What's this guy doing?
What is he doing?
I don't know if you'll recognize this.
Uh-oh. What are we looking at here?
If we get to 30 live next week, so we're not going to even go up on the numbers. Just
I
30.
see something in his hand. Oh my gosh, I know. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that is awesome.
We will do another Eek Nation autograph at 30.
Oh, that is awesome.
Honestly, the best X-Men.
True.
There's no better X-Men.
True. Everybody goes, I want an X-Men. They ask me for Magneto, and I go, he's not an X-Man.
And we will do that giveaway, and we'll do the dice box.
Nice.
The whole dice box. It's the whole set. The carrier, the dice, and the tray. We will give 2 different giveaways.
Oh, the dice and the tray?
yes,
dice
and it comes
So
with
this
the Geek
thing
and Game.
too?
Yep.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh.
it comes with a couple different.
Holy
custom-
moly, Batman.
So we will,
awesome.
if we hit 30 again, well, we're not going to even take it up a number. We're going to
Yes,
keep it the
Kyle,
same.
you can just buy it if you want to.
Oh, you just go to.
I'm
message-
offering that up. I don't know if it's even available on the website, but go ahead.
So,
Just go ahead and hop on, man.
Go ahead and hop on. I hear it's going to be up there soon. Yeah,
just
see,
buy the
can I
dice
just
box? We are working towards that.
But we are working towards just being able to get the dice and just the dice box up on the websites, as well
Absolutely.
and everything else like that. But as soon as we able to get it, of course, you can always see it first, either on our shop or we'll definitely make an announcement. and
Yeah,
stuff.
anything from me is always signed, just so you guys know.
Yeah, this one's already been signed. I've been saving it for special occasion. So that's gonna be next week. We'll give that away.
You know what? If you don't mind, just because I'm just overwhelmed by these guys like flexing their biceps and getting that up, like they got it to 35. It went from 19 to 35.
Yes.
I mean, the reality is like we were they're kind of there. It was
I didn't think we were gonna get there for a
and
moment.
then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it just shot up over there. I will drop off a Transformers pop with a remark.
Oh man, I've seen
autograph.
some of the what you've been doing on some of that stuff. Yes.
So you guys will have a Transformers pop with a custom remark with an
Nice.
autograph
Oh,
as a
absolutely.
giveaway. As first of all, thank you for having me on the show. But really,
Well, thank you for coming.
oh, it
Absolutely,
was
yeah.
anytime.
Pleasure was ours. Definitely ours.
But to just my way of saying thanks for crushing it. I was like, I think we're only going to be at like 27. I think that's where we're at.
Oh, you guys killed it. Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh no, it'll be a surprise Transformer. I can't tell you out of the box. I mean, it's
you got to check in next week to see.
yeah.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great night. I loved having you guys. We're nothing without you guys on here, so I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you same geek time
Same Geek Channel.
next week. Oh, my sound's not working.